Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Cyborg,
With Scrappy Coco.
and we are here with our weekly updates in Anime Corner. So, we're still watching the whole Red Ranger isekai to another world to become a adventurer. We watched the next two episodes, and just as cheesy as the last two.
Yeah, man, the word you're looking for is cringe.
Either way, it is just what the heck. So, in the last episode, we left off with two mysterious people who turned out to be the princess and the hero. The hero himself is obsessed with the princess. A very unhealthy obsession.
More of a sister brother complex.
No, it's not even that. It's I want you.
Yeah.
And it's weird. But I will say it's still pretty good. It's capturing my attention. I like it. I do impose you guys to go out and watch it for yourself. But as for right now, just listen to us talk about it for a little bit. Scrappy?
Honestly, the show is captivating, and if you can take time and just like, because for those that's been within the anime community for a long time, they can tell how characters, the background has been drawn or computer generated, however you want to put it. But with this show, it shows more of a high definite change from the earlier years, and it's good because with new anime coming out, it just evolves. But let me get into the actual specifics now. We just got done with episode 4, if I'm not mistaken. Yes,
That is
episode
correct.
4, where we meet the mysterious characters, which just happen to be the princess and the hero. Now, personally, they all have a common goal to come together as adventurers to figure out how to take out the magical scepter, the person that knocked off um,
Purple's
family. Now, it's not bad, but at the same time, I have just got to say this: the hero have left a bad taste in my mouth, and I can't get into the specifics of what he did, but it's only a personal opinion, which everyone's entitled to. But just for those that reach this far, and I'm gonna say between episode 3 and 4, 3 going into 4, you'll see exactly what I mean. But getting back on track is the fact is that they're trying to investigate the mysterious of the monoseed that actually took over one of the guy back in episode 1 and not 1 and 2, but episode 2,
which is what I call the Skeletor or skeleton looking dude. Turns out he had a monoseed implanted in his forehead. Now, everyone in the group now is speculating that the new scepter is implanting these in higher up people. Well, rather not implanting, but selling. Because from what the princess, who I'm going to start calling Lavender.
Lavender, you sure it's not going to be blue?
Her hair is lavender.
Yeah. Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Lavender was speaking on it, saying that the new scepter is selling the monoseeds at a very, very high price that only royal family or
higher nobles
can buy. And they give you power upon power. So you can basically set a barrier over anything that you might want to keep safe, Or if you want riches upon your wildest imaginations, put that on you, and you can turn anything into gold. Now, that goes coincides with the Midas touch. And if you know your history, you know about that and how that went on. He did not like it. He passed away, especially after he touched his one daughter by accident and turned her into gold. But back to the actual show. Scrappy.
Well, actually, see, I was trying to see if you was going to pick up on it. See, with these monoseeds, yes, only nobles can, any higher royal families and other higher nobles can actually run into it. But at the same time, these monoseeds have a double-edged sword effect. Yes, it can guarantee you power amongst your wildest dreams, make you become the most powerful person on earth. But if you overuse the capacity of said monoseeds, it could consume you. No, not can. It will consume you and turn you into a destructive beast that only nightmares are made from.
Yeah, you are not wrong. Because, again, I'm pretty sure one of the nobles was the skeleton looking guy.
Oh, he was a noble?
I'm not sure. It could have been put in to the skin of a regular person by a noble. I'm not sure. But we just know that it's sold at a high price that only nobles can buy, not no regular person.
But at the same time, nobles can buy, nobles and royal families alike, or even rich connoisseurs can pay for it. But you have to understand something, it's from the royal scepter. So my opinion would possibly be like, okay, Skeletor dude was possibly a testing dummy, guinea pig. Because at the end of the day, after the team had rescued, not rescued, but took the seed from him, that was it. He was under first the guild's protection, then he escaped, and then now he's under the royal family's protection. So it's a chamber of events that's waiting to unfold.
Yeah. Now with this new one, who is, I'm guessing, a self-proclaimed leader of this new town that they have traveled to,
or like a dictator.
Yes. How he has his power set up is pretty cool, I will say, because he has basically an entire barrier that is his eyes and ears. So he can see and hear you anywhere within that whole capital. Like, you can't go nowhere without him hearing and seeing you.
Not to mention, he can summon familiars that look like the monster out of Resident Evil.
Exactly. And see, with that, he can target your blind spots. So you could be fighting one of them, and another one right behind you, and you're gone. Now, Red, he was having some trouble fighting them. Like, he was viciously getting his tail handed to him, left, right, and center. And I'll call him, well, we'll stick with Hero. Hero,
prick,
same difference. He let some stuff happen.
Can't reveal that to you, but
you have to watch it for yourself.
Yeah, I mean,
because I didn't like it. I didn't like that one bit. But the fight scenes were pretty good. I will say that. Yes, I do know that in anime or animation in all forms, it does not matter about physics. But there are just certain things that should not work. And what they did in episode 4, it should not have worked that well. But it did. and then trigger another catastrophic problem. But we won't know until next week when we watch episode 5 and episode 6. But for the time being, I will honestly rate these 2 episodes 7. A solid 7. No, 7.5. It was pretty good. It's not good enough to make 8 because of what Hero did.
Hero prick. Let's get it out in the open. Hero prick.
But it was pretty good. I liked it. And I'm telling you guys, watch it when you can, if you can, on whatever site or sites you want to.
I believe it's preferably on Crunchyroll, to be honest with you.
Yes. But this was pretty good. What say you, Scrappy?
I'll give it a 7.5 as well, too. I mean, yeah, obviously, Hero prick was giving me a little bit of Sasuke vibes, and if, for all you that knows who he is, then you know what I'm talking about. But the point is, the fact of the matter is, he overcome his idiotic jealousy, but at the same time, the fight could have went another way if said events wouldn't have took place.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they prevailed nonetheless, which still was a great thing to see at the end.
Yeah, true.
So the show is pretty much, so far, like I said again, a 7.5. It's great. It's great content. I mean, it's great storyline, I mean, I'm not going to forget that it's still cringe, but at the end of the day, it's not bad.
Oh, no doubt. Like, I would definitely rewatch this again, but it would have to be over some time before I come back to it. Now, that's not saying that it's over. This is just me saying, in general, I would love for me to rewatch this, coming at it from a different angle. But for right now, just looking at it with fresh eyes with you guys. And also, do not be afraid to comment. Let us know what you think about it. But I would say this is the end of Anime Corner. Until next time, signing off.
Later, guys.